What's good, YouTube? AJ over checking in once again. And today I'm going to be coming at you with something that I know all too well, you know about all too well, something that we run into on the self-improvement journey that slows us down. Right, before we get into it, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below once you finish watching the video so that other people coming through know that they're not alone on their self-improvement journey and they can join in on the dialogue. Today we're going to be talking about complacency. I'm gonna make it quick, short, sweet, because it's not even something that really we need to be worrying about, but it is something we need to be aware of and the pitfalls that it causes whenever we choose to engage in the sort of content, in the sort of shit that has to do with it. So, complacency. What is it? What does it look like whenever you succumb to it? And what do you get whenever you succumb to it? What do you get whenever you choose to go against it? We're gonna get into all of it. So, complacency. On the self-improvement journey looks like the alarm going off in the morning and you're not getting up, you snoozing it. It looks like you going to the gym and instead of doing your 5 to 6 different workouts for your muscle groups or whatever, you only do 2 to 3. It's whenever you are coming home from work, right? And you know you got a video to record, you know you got a website to build, you know you got more research to do in your industry, and you choose to bullshit around on Netflix, fuck around on social media, and just put it off until tomorrow. That's what it looks like. On the self-improvement journey, you're going to have days where you get up and you're not gonna feel like doing the work that you're supposed to. That's natural. That's normal. If you woke up every day on the self-improvement journey and you always felt like doing this, or you just fucking gung-ho on some Goku out of Dragon Ball Z shit, bro, I would think you're insane, because this shit isn't fun at a certain point. It gets easy, but it's not really fun. You know what I mean? After a certain number of months and years. When you give into complacency on the self-improvement journey, I hit on it in another video before, you're genuinely choosing to not care about your growth. Blatantly put, you're choosing to go against your better nature. Your better conscience that's telling you to go out here and do this work that's going to set you apart from the crowd, that's going to put you in the space that you're supposed to be to thrive out here in the world. Whenever you're on your self-improvement journey and you run into a day, you wake up one day, you don't feel like doing the work, that's the day that it's the most important. Understand this, because those are the days where you're truly training yourself to lock in and to keep that schedule, keep that work, keep that business about yourself as the highest priority. Because if you do it when you don't feel like it, when you do feel like it, imagine how much better and how much more work you're gonna get done. Do you see what I'm saying? It has its residual effects both on the negative end of the spectrum and the positive end. If you give into it and you succumb to it, well, it just makes it that much easier to succumb later and not go and do your work. Michael Jordan said it one time, I don't know the full quote, but it went basically like this. If you quit once, you teach yourself that it's okay. When you quit doing something, you're literally teaching your body that it's okay. You're teaching your mind that it's okay to go against your better nature, and it's not. And you string enough days like that together, you end up with a lifetime of unproductivity. And nobody wants that shit. That's the point of you going into your self-improvement journey. Whenever you choose to go against that complacency, I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna do you way more good than the days that you're just waking up and you do feel like doing it, because now you're training yourself as far in self-discipline. You're really getting into it. It's doing what you hate like you love it. That is self-improvement. None of this shit is fun. It gets easy and the results are cool, but like it's not fun after, like I said, after certain many months and years, like I've been on this shit, like it's not fun anymore. It's just what you do. You do this shit because you're supposed to. The awards and shit you're gonna get for it are dependent upon what niche, what industry you choose to go into, what your calling is. But I can tell you that you don't get no trophies for being disciplined. You don't get no trophies for being disciplined. And you have to be okay with that. You gotta be okay with that. It's something that's up here. What you get from self-discipline is the knowledge that you have the capability to operate at your highest level every day in, day out. Rain, snow, sleet, or sunny. That's what going against complacency is. We all know the story about the athlete who trains their life away, right? To get that big shot at the title fight, at the World Cup, at the NBA championship, at the Super Bowl. They train, they get there, and they win, and they finally fucking win. After however many years, be it 5, a decade, they win. And after that, it's just a steep downhill decline because they get comfortable. And the next man who's in the same position he was in 5-10 years ago, training, he comes and takes his spot. That's who he loses it to. See, about complacency, it's too late once you let it get its grip around you. One of my coaches, I ran track. Track is an international sport. What my coach told me, and I'm gonna leave you with this. What my coach told me that forever changed my mentality on being disciplined and doing the work that's necessary. He said, AJ, do you know that every hour you sleep, there's someone up on the other side of the world training to embarrass you when they see you? When you're asleep, there's someone up on the other side of the world training for the express purpose to embarrass you on the track and make a name for himself. The knowledge of that changed me forever. You'll never catch me lacking. From that conversation forward, there was no me being in practice bullshitting around. There was no me choosing parties over growth. There was no me choosing to fuck around my friends versus trying to make sure that I'm fully prepared to go dominate. But that's just it, man. We're all different men. We all handle those waves of wanting to give into complacency different. But I'm telling you that your best bet is to go against it every time. You'll be better for it. But that's just some more free game for you, man. It's AJ Hobart checking in, checking out. Y'all be easy. Remember, keep your chin up, your chest out, and always keep it pushing.